the fuck is up? Give me just a minute. I'm going to get this shared out to everyone. We have a hell of an event today. Welcome to the show, Shadow Press and Pam Rogers. Got everything shared out now, so we are just about ready to kick this off. Wild Mad Outlaw, welcome to the show, as well as the Jobber Factory. Running a little late today, had a few things to take care of, so I do apologize for that part. But we have a hell of a show lined up for you. As you can already see on the screen, our pre-show, Fatal 4-Way Faction Action. Well, hey now, I like finding you. I always need more money. I mean, there is nothing wrong with me finding creative ways to get paid. You know, as a matter of fact, Jobber Factory, I'm fining you $5,000 just for being a smartass. And even a more fitting song for the whole situation.
Everybody's got a price. Everybody's gonna pay.
Welcome to the show, Mrs. U-Taker. House of Ghazi, welcome to the show as well. Omar Wolf 3LW, welcome to the show. We are going to get ready to kick this off. I said we have an opening show, Fatal 4-Way Faction Action. We have Mr. U-Taker, Blaze McCoy, Bill Hate, and War. So who do you have? Place your bets. Jake Bagwell, welcome to the show.
And you will be bought.
Of course, Mrs. U-Taker going with her husband.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Damn, Jobber Factory, they're playing all sorts of songs about money. I should find you again just for that to keep with the theme. But I won't do that yet. But on those notes, we're going to get down to ringside. Elite Extreme Women, welcome to the show. Well, I mean, you can do that, but then I'm going to fine you for retiring and breaking your contract. As you see Caleb James out in the crowd, spending time with the fans before the, during the pre-show here.
I'm on my own, against the wall. The pressure's building, but no, I will never fall. Instead of crying, they hear me roar. And now I see that I'm way better than before. I never needed you at all. When you fall down, I'ma watch you fall down. I'm living large now. I never needed you at all. When you fall down, I'ma watch you fall down. I'm living large now. I never needed you at all.
We all know that's a hot line of shit. But if you are serious, let me know so my lawyers can get a hold of you for, the breach of contract suit and such. Oh, yeah, I find ways to make money. Keith Kumpa, welcome to the show. But here we go. The following Fatal 4-Way contest is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 269 pounds, representing the Steel City Committee, it's the Steel City Superman, Blaze McCoy. Welcome to the show, Rob Dorst as well. Said all four of these men representing some of the various factions we have here in the company. And thank you very much, Susie. As Susie was saying, if you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not already a member of the Attorney Broadcasting family, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a moment. And there is my lovely wife, Missy. How you doing, baby? But the next competitor on his way down to the ring, weighing in at 250 pounds, representing Ruthless Incorporated, Bill Haight. And as you see from the split view, the Excalibur, the Brothers Caliber, of course, that hellacious match this past Sunday. Alex was definitely diagnosed with an injury, Mark banged and bruised. So at home today recovering, speedy recovery to both the brothers. As we see the white limo pulling up here, of course, normally signaling the arrival of my boy. But the next competitor on his way down to the ring, he weighs in at 321 pounds, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, Mr. U-Taker. Of course, as you see Mrs. U-Taker cheering on her husband. This match is one fall to a finish, so keep your eyes peeled and your head on a swivel. As there we see Chance and Angelita making their way here to the ring. Or to the arena, I should say. They'll be ringside later tonight. But we'll get to that when we get there. But ladies and gentlemen, the final competitor on his way down to the ring, representing Salagia. His weight is unknown, but I can tell you he's a big son of a bitch. He is the former Sacrifice Championship Wrestling World Champion. This is War. That is right, Caleb James defeating War for that world title. You know, all four of these men looking to get into that discussion to be the next challenger. Now you see each man getting ready here. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Blaze McCoy and Mr. U-Taker squaring off, as is War and Bill Haight. Suplex toss there by Blaze. While Bill going with the Dragon Screw, taking the bigger opponent War off his feet. As you see Almar Wolf cheering on his ruthless brethren, as well as Minerva. Welcome to the show. Quick knee strike, staggered War. As now Bill Haight throwing War out to the floor. Blaze still doing a number on Mr. U-Taker at the same time. Hammerlock now by Blaze, but eats a reverse elbow for his efforts. Yeah, meanwhile, War braced against the barricade. Leg sweep there by Blaze, running knee by Bill. Huge power slam there by Blaze. Now quick toss there and a knee shot right to the jaw. War in trouble, as is Mr. U-Taker. War now finally trying to get some offense going here. But Blaze immediately jumps on top of War. Tosses him like a sack of trash and then scoops up Bill Haight military press. Blaze McCoy showing why he is the Steel City Superman. Now was going to go for a submission there originally onto Bill, but War cut him off. And now War with the Dragon Sleeper. But now Mr. U-Taker, that vice hold wearing out War here. War rolls to the floor. Meanwhile, Blaze just teeing off on Bill with those cross faces. But now Mr. U-Taker reverse DDT takes down Blaze McCoy and goes right back after Bill Haight now. Takes Bill Haight to the corner face first. But Bill catches the shot, reverses around. Reversal again by Mr. U-Taker and a huge right hand. And a clothesline right to the back of the neck and also took out War somehow. Not sure if War slipped in the ring or something. Big double axe handle across the back of War, but meanwhile Blaze stepping back in, but eats a forearm. And is now goozled. Huge choke slam by Mr. U-Taker, looking to take advantage of the match. Into the cover, but right away broken up by everybody else. Now Mr. U-Taker flipped over the hip by Bill, and then there's another huge knee strike right to the jaw. Meanwhile, War throws Blaze out of the ring, but gets caught belly to back suplex. And then a huge lariat turns War inside out by Bill Haight. Now Bill went for the wrist lock, but eats a huge forearm from War, but then War gets taken down by Blaze. And now Bill Hate and Blaze going at it. Bill just teeing off at will. Mad Cow, welcome to the show. Now Blaze tossed over and Bill hit from behind by Mr. U-Taker. Mr. U-Taker setting up Bill. And there's the tombstone. Monstar Factory Entertainment, welcome to the show. Cover by Mr. U-Taker, broken up by War. As I said, this is one fall to a finish. Now Mr. U-Taker taking over on War, huge shots, and then just driving the back of his head to the mat. But now War coming back up, swinging with the European uppercut, kick to the ribs. And just tosses Mr. U-Taker down and drives the right hand to the jaw. But showing off for the crowd, and it's going to cost him as Bill Hate moving in. Now War sent over the top rope. Bill saw Blaze coming in. And Bill moving in right after him here. Has Blaze staggered on the ground. Running knee to the jaw. Blaze just crumples to the mat. But War catches Bill with that huge forearm, dropping him as well. Blaze scooped up but floats over behind, shoves War back, but War catches him, hot shot. Mr. U looked like maybe going for the choke slam, but got caught by Bill. Now Bill kicks Mr. U-Taker. And there's a running knee strike for Mr. U-Taker. Shades of what Blaze caught already. Speaking of Blaze, on the floor, taking a beating from War at the moment. In the ring, double choke toss by Mr. U-Taker, trying to get the crowd behind him. As, ladies and gentlemen, we have blood in this one. War busted open. As Bill Hate driven face first to the mat. Blaze and War still just throwing everything they can on the floor here. Meanwhile, big clothesline in the corner, rolls the dice, snake eyes on Bill. Mr. U-Taker building a head of steam. Big leg drop, and Bill went limp. After that massive leg drop from Mr. U-Taker, Bill Hate just flopped. There you see in part of the replay that big knee strike. But ladies and gentlemen, in the end, your winner, Mr. U-Taker. So congratulations, Mr. U-Taker, knockout victory. As we go to the main card here. As the pyro goes off, we are live in Virginia Beach, Virginia. You see the crowd that's been filing in during the pre-show. I can officially say, welcome to Wicked! And our opening contest is a women's division match, as we have the Mad Dog Molly Shamrock versus Trinity Nightwalker, representing the Dynasty. So who do you have? Place your bets. Of course, Mrs. U-Taker cheering for her faction mate Molly in this one. See Caleb handing out Easy Mac samples in the crowd. Oh, good lord there, Omar. I think I'll pass on that and just stick with my beer. Well, definitely hope you are enjoying the show there, Keith. As we are headed down to ringside. Of course, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. On her way down to the ring first, weighing in at 135 pounds, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, it's the Mad Dog, Molly Shamrock. Of course, Molly, the daughter of Sean Shamrock, another competitor here in the company. The youngster full of energy. And ladies and gentlemen, her opponent, representing the Dynasty, she's accompanied to the ring by her sister Ava. She is my daughter, Trinity Nightwalker. Of course, we saw Trinity about a week ago in that faction match, really starting to come into her own as a competitor. Down 4-2 and even the odds in less than 5 minutes. Now looking to take another step closer in her own direction here. Very true, baby, she does. Oh, well, shoot me a message there, Keith. Let me know exactly who it is. The referee calls for the bell. Quick head scissor takeover by Trinity on to Molly, starting off fast. Kick right between the shoulder blades. Now a little quick snap jab there by Molly. Staggers Trinity back. Goes for the kick, but gets caught. Double thrust right to the throat, and then a super kick. Into the German. Kicked right across the back. And again, now Trinity putting the boots here to Molly. Now pulling back, working on the arms. Double knees to the spine. Now quick elbow right across the jaw there, and then double leg takedown. Molly looking to get back into it. Right hands raining down on Trinity. Into a quick cover, one. And only a 1 count. Trinity quick to get the shoulder up. Big elbow, though, right to the top of the head there by Molly. Now stomp to the arm here, looking to keep Trinity on the ground. And again, now just putting the boots to her. Another quick flying head scissor there by Trinity. Oh, very nice there, Keith. But went for the kick, but Molly low bridging Trinity, sending her to the floor. Ava there to help her up quickly. As Trinity tosses Molly back in the ring. Belly to back suplex, but hangs on. Pulls her through, pullback lariat, turns Molly inside out into the cover, one. And only a 1 count now. Both these women, younger competitors, second generation stars. Now quick takeover there by Molly on the Trinity, but Trinity right back to the front face lock, kicks her in the gut. Step up boot to the jaw. As you can see, Missy in the back cheering on our daughter. And there's that spinning kick right to the side of the face. Now Trinity up top quickly here. But caught by Molly. Molly showing her strength. And there's a shamrocker. Ava up right away, drawing the ref's attention briefly, but the ref down for the cover. Referee saw that coming out of the corner of his eye, saw the cover and decided to go for that instead. Now Molly picking up Trinity here, big clothesline, making a pair of them. Duck under from on Trinity there, and then a running power slam quickly. But now Trinity forearm right across the shoulder point there. And then a kick to the ribs as Molly went for the clinch. Another flying head scissor takeover. Then a kick right to the top of the head there. Again, both these women counter for counter on each other. Counter the Irish whip, Trinity over the top rope. Molly looking to follow up, but Trinity blocks it. Forearm of her own. Brings her up, powerbomb, stacks her up. 1, 2, and 3. Amazing back and forth match by both these second generation superstars. But in the end, your winner, Trinity Nightwalker. There you see the referee right away down for the cover, not biting on the distraction. Marzana Rage, welcome to the show. And there we see that powerbomb stack up. As well as Raging Chaos Wrestling, welcome to the show as well. Oh, I agree, Mrs. Utaker. No shame for either competitor. Both these women putting everything on there. Showing why they are the future of this industry. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a tag team matchup next. I I got tired of this whole little switcheroo bullshit. So we're going to have Shadow Press and Jack Bayou going up against Colt and Orion. And it appears from what I'm getting word that Mad Cow apparently is still with Colt and Orion. But I decided after this last event, where again Colt pulling the switcheroo, I'm going to take that card out of his deck for the moment, and it's going to be a tag match. So who do you have? Place your bets. Well, that ain't what I said, Omar, but I got some magic tricks, that's for damn sure. Clean out your fucking ears. Because, Omar, you're the last one that should talk about an accent, goddammit. I don't know what all you heard, the damn. Not what was said at all. But here we go down to ringside for our next contest. The following tag team event is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. On his way down to the ring first, at a total combined weight of 475 pounds, Shadow Press, Jack Laveau, the family. As we see Jack Laveau, that voodoo witch doctor, making his way in the lead. And as we see Colt Matthews officially making his appearance as well. But ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, at a total combined weight of 623 pounds, accompanied to the ring by Mad Cow. On the left we have Orion. On the right, the self-proclaimed God's greatest gift, Colt Matthews. Jesus Christ, Omar. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Big overhand right by Orion, right out, starting off here against Jack throws him into the corner. Quick belly to back suplex. Now spins him around, another belly to back, textbook maneuver, but when you're that big, it ain't got to be flashy. Now Laveau, though, sends Orion into the corner, knee strike to follow up, and now just choking the big man. When you're down on the mat getting choked, it don't matter how big you are. But now Orion coming back, laying down heavy shots right into the jaw. Now picking up Jack, sending him over to his corner. Tag into Colt. Now Jack off the ropes here. High back body drop by the Tandem. But Jack clips the leg out from underneath. Gets over, makes the tag into Shadow Press. Shadow Press went for a right, but quickly Colt brought him up. Snapmare takes him over. Low drop kick to the back of the neck. But Shadow Press the southpaw, huge left hand hook. But Colt with that quick counter of that wheel kick. Both men throwing everything they've got early. Clothesline and a bulldog combination. Colt makes the dive and tag, bringing back in Orion. But he gets caught with a spear by Shadow Press. Now thrown into the corner, spinning kick, just clean the clock of Orion. But Orion back up and now just teeing off at will on Shadow Press. Sending him over to the corner, Soap just staggering him out, but Shadow Press again fighting back with everything he's got. Now Orion tosses him over and drives down the right hand. Shadow Press, though, again trying to fight back, front face lock. Into a belly to belly. Shadow Press looking to try and take advantage here. Kick to the ribs. Double arm DDT got him into the cover, but Colt has the ref. Now down 1, 2. Kick out by Orion. That should have been a 3. Now tagging to Jack Bayou, who now starting to put the boots to Orion. Looks like their goal is to take advantage of the inexperience. Orion normally a bodyguard unless Colt tries to pull a fast one on people. Now Jack pulling Orion back up to his feet here, but Orion throws him over the top rope to the apron. Makes the tag back into Colt. Now series of strikes. Huge leaping punch to cap it off. Now just holding Bayou's face into the mat and showing off to the crowd. Complete disrespect by Colt Matthews. Leg swept out by Jack, though. Jack pulling Colt back up here. Kick to the ribs. Hooks him up, spinning him around by his head like a damn top. Now hooks him up, reverse DDT. Focusing on that head and neck. Big clothesline, make it a pair of them. Ducks under Colt Matthews and then catches him with a power slam. Jack Laveau getting rolling here. Now has Colt braced up against the ropes. Irish whip. Colt hangs on. Bayou comes over. Pop-up cutter. Pulling him up, but Colt counters that quick fireman's carry. Jesus Christ, Omar. Now Colt makes the tag back into Orion, who just tosses Jack aside. Tandem offense coming up high-low. Now Orion just putting the boots to him and just tearing at the face of Jack here. It's like he's got his fingers in his eyes and nose and his mouth. Jesus fuck. And there's a running stomp by Orion, but gets caught into a cutter. Went for it again and got caught. Now Jack into the cover. One, and only a 1 count. Jack pulling some voodoo magic out of his ass. Now Jack sends him off the ropes. Went for a body check and got dropped by the massive Orion. Now Orion throws Jack into the corner. Colt buries the right hand right into the ribs. But Jack immediately fighting back with short elbows there, and there's a reverse neck breaker. Standing moonsault hits the mark on Colt. Now pulls Colt over towards his corner. Tag into shadow press. Shadow press now calling for Colt. Rolls him up, schoolboy, hand at the tights. 1, 2, and kick out at 2. And there's that super kick from Colt out of nowhere. Into the cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2.5 by shadow press. Colt maybe taking offense to the hand at the trunks. Now looking to tie him up with a knot. But now shadow press throws Colt overhead here, finally escaping. Went for a Superman punch but missed. Colt now throws him into their corner. Tag back into Orion. The two men working well as a unit here. Running knee and an enziguri at the same time. Overhead Northern Light style suplex by Orion, but he gets caught with the Superman punch. Cover by shadow press. 2. And kick out at 2. Colt Matthews was about to break the pin. Now series of knees right across the chest there. Now shadow press pulling up Orion here. Sends him over to the family corner. Now a little bit of trash talking going on there. And Orion laying in wait, reverses it, sends shadow press over to his corner. Tag back into Colt. Tandem offense coming up. Big back body drop again. Now kicking the ribs. And there's that DDT. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have blood. Ever to show off Colt Matthews with the leg drop finally. Now pulls up shadow press again. Throws him up back over into his corner. Just staring down shadow press as the blood runs from his forehead. Catches the kick, but the recoil gets him. Pulls him away from the ropes. Leg hooked. 1, 2, and broken up by Jack, who now eats a kick from Colt. Up and over, diced bread on Jack. But Jack took out Orion as well, so we're down to one-on-one at the moment. Colt now immediately moving in here on Shadow Press, but Shadow Press kicks him back. Wiping the blood from his head there. Now putting a little bit of a bad mouth here. And now measuring him up, kick to the ribs. Double arm DDT on Colt Matthews. Shadow Press making a move here. Leg hooked. 1, 2, 3. Holy shit, as Orion was getting in. Not fast enough. There you see that pop-up cutter. But Shadow Press taking advantage of the one-on-one moment. So, ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the family. The insurance policy of Colt Matthews not fast enough today. Congratulations. That is true, Omar. Some very weird voodoo magic by the voodoo witch doctor, Jack. But here we go to our next match. Back in the women's division is Amber Young faces Shulky. Who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks are placing their bets, I'm going to throw some shout outs to this great community we have here. Great channels like the ASWF on the Altered Arcade Network. Of course, your host on that, JJ Savvy, otherwise known as Fireproof Lowlife or Minerva. Then, of course, we have Mark Caliber 17, who brings you Commonwealth Wrestling, as well as Mortal Kombat 11 footage right now. You can find him on both Twitch and YouTube. Then we saw her in the chat earlier as well, Elite Extreme Women. All women's action all the time. Your host on that, Susie the Elf. And then, of course, one of the originals, we have Lightning Strikes with Cowboy John. On the channel Cowboy John, of course. But maybe you want a little bit of a break from wrestling. You know, something different. Then you gotta be sure to check out my daughter, Cassie Madam Red, as she brings you everything but wrestling. You might get some World of Tanks, you might get some Dead by Daylight, some Friday the 13th, maybe even some Kingdom Hearts 3, you just never know. And then, of course, we have Global Wrestling Affliction on the Fractured Reality Studios Network. Your host on that, Caleb James. But on that note, we're going to head back down to the ring for this women's contest. Of course, this following contest is scheduled for one fall. On her way down to the ring first, weighing in at 150 pounds, Amber Young. Of course, Amber Young, a long member here, has not gone the way she would want things to go. Has very much mixed success here, but normally always one of the last people in the match. Just not able to get that last piece to fall into place. But her opponent on her way down to the ring, representing the Ministry of Mayhem. She weighs in at 275 pounds. It's Sholky! As you can see, Sholky, a towering force. You know she has got to have her eyes on championship gold. Oh, very nice there, Keith. As you see, Wild Night Outlaw, Pam Rogers all going with Sholky for the win. Of course, my boy Chance calling with the turnbuckle for the win. Sholky very methodical in her entrance. But here we go. Referee calls for the bell. This match is underway. Big clothesline by Sholky right away. Now pulling Amber back up. Double axe handle right across the spine. Now just putting the boots to Amber, not letting her even get moving. Now brings Amber up. Deadlift powerbomb. Now Sholky, we don't see her fly very often. But off the rope, and that is why I missed the maneuver. Amber looking to get back into this now. Amber now putting the boost to Sholky, looking to take advantage of that miss. Now back of her head bounced off. Amber doing everything she can to keep Sholky on the ground. Definitely a smart maneuver when you're facing someone the size of Sholky here. Double knees right across the back and a roll through by Amber. And again, just putting the boots to Sholky. Finally picks her up. Spinning kick right to the ribs. And here comes Sholky. Big right hand. Kick to the ribs. Double arm power bomb. Amber rolls out of the way of that kick though. Hooking up Sholky and drove her name right into her face. Now Amber looking to hook her up. Dragon sleeper. Sholky able to grab the rope right away. I mean, that is a disadvantage when you're facing someone the size of Sholky. She's never far away from the ropes. Spinning back kick there by Amber actually catches Sholky. Now off the ropes, knee strike only staggers Sholky. Sholky looking to come back now. Crushing Amber in the corner and now just choking her. Now they pick up Amber. All has her tied up here. T-bone suplex. Knee strike right to the side of the jaw. And again, Sholky going up top. We don't see this often. Big body splash connects this time, though. And now Sholky measuring up Amber here. We know what this is going to be. And the Gamma Bomb connects middle of the ring. Into the cover. 1, 2, and no, Amber kicks out. Shuki a little bit shocked, and as am I, actually. Normally that Gamma Bomb is it. As Amber now looking to take advantage there. Quick forearm. Making a pair of them. Sling blade here by Amber. Now has Shuki up. Big kick to the side of the head. Staggers Shuki. Now Amber looking to set her up. Shuki not having it. Kicks her in the ribs. And there's the power of Shuki. Military press. Just dropping Amber like a bad habit. Now kick in there again. Double arm power bomb again. 1, 2. And again Amber kicking out. Big bicycle knee strike. Drops Shuki. Hurricane Rana takes her over again. Now Amber lifting Shuki up here. Spinning kick right to the jaw. Into the cover. 1, and only a 1 count. After all those series of strikes, Shuki still easily kicks out. Now Shuki throws Amber into the corner. Setting her up top. Holy shit, the power of Shuki. Burning hammer connects. Into the cover. 1, 2, and no! Shuki took offense with the count there. Now just drills Amber with an elbow drop. Picks her back up. Amber, though, with a jawbreaker, trying to escape. Tossed overhead by Shuki like a sack of trash. Now Shuki deadlift gut wrench into a suplex. Rolls through. Deadlifts her again. And the third time's a charm. Now pulls up Amber here. Throws her into the corner. And again, Shuki setting her up. Into another burning hammer. Down for a cover. 1, 2, and 3. It is over. As we look at the replays here, see that huge T-bone suplex by Shuki. But Amber fighting back that roundhouse kick right to the side of the head. And there we see that burning hammer right on the back of the neck. Shuki thought it was it here. You know, everybody actually thought it was it here, myself included. But Amber showing tenacity. But just in this case, not enough. As, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Shuki. As you see, Mrs. Utaker calling out hashtag Shuki Strong. As we go to our next match, it is Shino Malice. We have not seen him since he attacked Ian Cross and drug him off. But now he will be in the ring, going up against Terrell Johnson. Who do you have? Place your bets. And the Beatdown crew, welcome to the show. It was a hell of a contest. Just at the very end, didn't go the way at the last moment. And as this is going here, I'm going to toss out some more shout-outs here later on tonight after our show. We have Leaning Towards Death Action on the Blaze Radio Network. Of course, you're hosting that, your boy Blaze McCoy, with tag team tournament action tonight. Of course, another great company in the middle of its own tournament, the king and queen of the Maverick tournaments. I'm talking about Maverick Championship Wrestling with your host D-Train and the boys. Then, of course, you saw him in the chat earlier, some Monstar Factory Entertainment, bringing you a blend of created wrestlers with industry superstars. Of course, you might also get some cooking shows from the chef himself. You're hosting that Schooner Carnegie. Be sure to check that one out. But, of course, one of my favorite time frames in the world. I'm talking about the 80s. When the hair was big and the clothes were small. So if you want to take a trip back to the 80s, you gotta check out some Midwest Pro Wrestling on the Bomb Pop Overdrive Network. Of course, your host on that, Mark Mayhem, otherwise known as Scuzz, and that angry asshole Pete Wall giving you the action. Another great channel that was on last night. Huge show, Platinum Dragon Wrestling. Of course, that is on the Platinum Dragon Studios Network with your host, Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown. And our last one before we get back down to the ring. You saw him just in the chat a little bit ago. Raging Chaos Wrestling. You might get some wrestling action, or you might get some creation streams. Some Borderlands, some Dead by Daylight. You never know what that blue-haired freak's gonna toss out at you. But on that note, we're headed back down to ringside for the next contest. This following match is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 287 pounds, he is known as the God of Violence, Shino Malice. And oh, wait a minute. Ian Cross with a kendo stick repaying the favor. But Shino slams down Ian. These two men have had quite the beef. Ian calling himself the modern day monster. Shino taking offense. Both these men wanting to prove they are the monster here. Pullback lariat by Shino, but Ian rolls back up. Grabs Shino and throws him down the ramp. Following him over, elbow drop. So we have not seen either one of these men since Shino attacked Ian and drug him off to the boiler room. Now Ian looking to repay the favor. And where the fuck is Ian going? Ian rolling in the ring. Waiting for Shino, who's following him. Holy shit! This isn't even on the show today. Now Ian taking Shino to the corner face first. Shino's still in his walkout gear. But a huge Uranagi on to Ian. Now kick right to the ribs. Shino looking to just continue the beatdown he started a week ago. Now kicking away at the ribs here of Ian. Big forearm across the jaw. You see the referee waving them off, telling them to knock it off. And neither one of these two listening at all. And Ian rakes the eyes of Shino. And DDTs him in the mat, and Shino's not moving. Statement responded by Ian Cross. Something's gonna have to be done about these two, I swear to fucking God. And as I try to think of something to do, I need another fucking beer. Cool Breeze, welcome to the show. As the referees and security get the ring cleared, our next contest is, of course, the #1 contenders match. We have Scuzz against Johnny Crow. The winner will face Shifty. But before we get to that, I'm going to shout out to some more great people in this community. Some amazing shows here. Shows like Renegades of Wrestling Organization, A Post-Apocalyptic Look. Of course, that is on the Pillar to Post Network with your host, that angry asshole, Pete Wall. Then, of course, we have another newer channel here in the community, Hell's Gate Wrestling. Of course, that is with Mrs. Utaker, as you see in the chat. Who I believe will be back in action this Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. And then, of course, another post-apocalyptic view of the world. Savage Warfare Action, your host, Mean Joey Green. On the Dr. Anus Tickler Network. I did not stutter, that is where you will find it. And then, of course, we have the Jobber Factory. Getting ready to gear up for a massive tag team tournament. Of course, that is going to take place in the Slaughterhouse Championship Wrestling venues. But when he's not bringing you that tournament, you might get some Dead by Daylight or Friday the 13th. You might even get some Rocket League. You never know what the Jobber Factory has rolling off the lines with the Yellow Pages. And then, of course, you saw him in the chat earlier. UKWF and 3LW, bringing you a massive tournament to find the best of every division. That is, of course, your host, Omar Wolf, on the 3LW, UKWF 3LW network. So check out the action from across the pond. Then, of course, we have the Underground Circus with Wild-Eyed Yeti, bringing you some of the craziest action around the world. So you'll give all these channels a look, check out their content, give them a thumbs up, give them a subscribe if you're not a member. You can find them all on my front page or on my subscribers list, depending on who you're looking for. And of course, if you're not a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, hit the subscribe button here. Hit that bell for notifications so you never miss a minute. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you're liking what you're seeing. Oh, not a problem at all, guys. You know I throw it right back to you. And it's always a good day to be a bastard, Cool Breeze. But we are headed back down to the ringside for this next match. Of course, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, with the winner receiving an international title opportunity. On his way down to the ring first, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, weighing in at 261 pounds, this is Scuzz! For Scuzz has been on a huge hot streak. One match away from a title opportunity. Well, I appreciate that, Cool Breeze, but make no mistake, I am a bastard. Yes, as you see, Jake Bagwell watching closely. He does have a rematch against Shifty, but of course not cleared to compete right now. But ladies and gentlemen, his opponent in this match, representing the Dynasty and accompanied by his wife, Sophia, he weighs in at 265 pounds, Johnny Crow! Both these men have been building momentum. Both of them want title opportunities. Of course, we saw Johnny Crow this past Sunday winning the right to advance to this match. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Crow with a swinging neckbreaker quickly here, trying to start off fast. And now looking for a Rings of Saturn in the middle of the ring. Way too early for a submission hold, I believe. And there you see Scuzz fighting his way out early. Some damage done, but probably nowhere near enough at this stage. As Scuzz now taking back over, putting Crow on the ground with that clothesline and just putting the boots to him. And now Crow with that arm wringer, trying to take away that keg slam. Knees to the back and a reverse DDT by Crow. Now picking up Scuzz, but Scuzz right away taking him down with a shoulder block. Crow sends Scuzz in the corner, follows him in, clothesline across the back. As I said, both these men have been on hot streaks lately. Now Scuzz getting pulled out into the cover, not even a 1 count. Now Crow sends Scuzz over the top rope to the floor. Of course, no countouts or disqualifications here in this contest. No, I stand corrected. There is disqualifications. Thank you very much, 2K, you pricks. But on the floor, though, Johnny with the crossface just torturing Scuzz. You can't get a submission out there, but you can sure tear somebody up. Sends Scuzz under the bottom rope. Crow slides in after him here, but Scuzz waiting on him, scoops him up. Big time slam, just driving Crow to the ground. Now big stomp right across the jaw. Scuzz very slow and methodical, but will just beat you down until you don't move. Crow rolls out of the way, forearm to the back. Front face lock by Scuzz. And brings him face first to the mat. Now elbow by Johnny Crow to the ribs. Goes behind Scuzz. German suplex. Hangs on and goes for a second. And finishes the hat trick. Now you see him pulling Scuzz away, rolls him over middle of the ring for the cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 by Scuzz. But now Crow setting him up. That kick out might have just set Crow up. But no, Scuzz saw him coming, headbutts him in the mouth. Crow retaliates with a forearm. Belly to back suplex by Crow. Now Scuzz slammed face first. You know Johnny had to be thinking that DDT. Scuzz saw it coming. Big time right hand by Johnny, again putting Scuzz on the ground. And now wait a minute, triangle choke. Johnny with the choke on Scuzz, trying to make Scuzz pass out. But look at the power of Scuzz. Lifting up Johnny and driving him back down. Now kicking the ribs. All the ladies better get ready, because it's a panty dropper powerbomb. Pulls him away from the ropes into the cover. 1, 2, and no, at 2.5. Scuzz beside himself, but measuring Crow again. Kick to the ribs. And another panty dropper powerbomb cover. 1, 2, and no, again, Crow kicks out. Scuzz is beside himself. Now bringing Crow up. Crow now with the shoulder block, though. Looking to get back into this. Quick cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 by Scuzz. Both these men know what's at stake. Big time clothesline by Scuzz. 2 for 2. Now off the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Robert Machette, welcome to the show. Now double axe handle right across the back of Johnny Crow. Scuzz maybe setting him up again for a third one. Kick to the ribs. The ladies better get ready for another panty dropper powerbomb. 1, 2, and no! Holy shit! Again, Johnny kicks out. Now Scuzz up top. We don't see him fly often. And caught by Crow, coming off into a submission lock. And Scuzz taps. Holy shit, Johnny Crow catching him out of nowhere into that submission lock. And there you see Crow was thinking DDT, had to be thinking it. Scuzz saw it coming. And there's the panty dropper, nailed him with it perfectly. But Crow refused to stay down. And you gotta think, because here comes another panty dropper, you have to think Scuzz got desperate going up top. Not something we see from him very often, if ever. But ladies and gentlemen, your winner and the new #1 contender for the international title, Johnny Crow. So congratulations once again to Johnny Crow. Hell of a match by both men. Both showing why there's gold almost assuredly in their future at this rate. But we head next. We're going to go back to the women's division. 3 corners tag team action. As on the left you have the Cross Border Connection. In the center you have the Vixens of Pain. And on the right you have Phantasmagoria. 3 different teams. They all want a shot at those ravishing pair titles. So who do you have? Place your bets. As you see Angelita rooting for her mom and the Vixens of Pain. But of course, we're going to see you get ready for this big time match. You know, this is not a contenders match. But you know, each of these teams definitely have their eyes on those titles, and a win here would definitely elevate any one of these 3 teams. Not exactly their name, Omar, but I know who you mean. real quick there, Omar, quick question for you. Because I can't see the schedules right now, but are you going live with some action later tonight as well? Oh, that's what I thought, but I couldn't remember the dates in my head. So there you have it, folks. After us tonight, we have Leaning Towards Death on the Blaze Radio Network. And then after that, we have UKWF 3LW. So definitely a lot of action here tonight for everyone to tune into. Don't miss a minute. Speaking of not missing a minute, we're headed down to ringside for the next contest. Of course, the following tag team event is an elimination match. On their way down to the ring first, weighing in at a combined weight of 342 pounds, they are the former Ravishing Pair Tag Team Champions. On the left, Mrs. Utaker. On the right, the Goddess of Pain. The Vixens of Pain. Oh, not a problem with the plug at all. Excuse me, damn. Y'all see it in the chat. Qualification matches for the vacated women's title of 3LW. Be sure to not miss a minute of it. Women are going to tear each other to bits. But the next team on their way down to the ring, weighing in at a total combined weight of 267 pounds. On the left, you have Sunshine Marigold. On the right, Missy Canuck. The Cross Border Connection. Of course, a pair of second-generation superstars. Sunshine being the daughter of Blaze McCoy. Missy Canuck is my niece and the daughter of Wrestling Mama. But the third team on their way down, weighing in at a combined weight of 393 pounds. On the left, you have Susie the Elf. On the right, representing Ruthless Incorporated, the mighty Minerva. They are collectively known as Phantasmagoria. Now, out of these three women, as it was mentioned, the Vixens of Pain, former Ravishing Pair champions, they know what it's like to be at the top of the mountain. They want it back. Both these other teams have gotten close, but have not gotten there yet. As right away, the action fast and furious. I will keep up as best I can. As Sunshine squaring off with Minerva. Goddess and Missy going at it. As Mrs. Utaker already trying to go for a chin lock on Susie. Minerva with that spinning hammer just dropped Sunshine. Drop kick followed up right to the back of the neck as well. As Missy Canuck working on the neck of Goddess. Now quick forearm shot, drop kick to the back. Duck under kick to the ribs by Missy. Now front face lock, but Goddess quick to escape. Meanwhile, Susie throws Mrs. Utaker over the top to the floor. Hard forearm there by Sunshine onto Minerva. And stomping on the arm. As Goddess again with the chin lock there on Missy. Roll through by Susie, drop toe hold, driving Mrs. Utaker face first into the mat. So all these women going at it. But Sunshine up and over, reverse DDT into a cover, but the ref checking on the armbar by Missy. Susie in to break up the pin before the ref could even get over. And now tandem offense here by Sunshine and Mrs. U-Taker on Susie. But now Goddess going after Susie. Sunshine series of strikes and kicks there. And then a huge drop kick dropping Mrs. U-Taker. Now Susie getting picked up. Quick head scissor there by Mrs. U-Taker. Backbreaker by Goddess. The Vixen's in control at the moment. Minerva on her way back in as soon as I say that. Big spine buster by Susie, but caught with a head scissor. Minerva, however, has Sunshine reverse choke slam. Springboard DDT by Goddess, taking out Missy as well. All 6 of these women going crazy here. High cross bomb by Minerva on Sunshine. Now Minerva measuring up Sunshine here. Has her up. Tartarus rack applied. Too close to the ropes, though. Quick rolling heel kick there. Drops Goddess from Susie. Meanwhile, Mrs. U-Taker torturing Missy. As Minerva pins Sunshine. So Missy Canuck gonna have to go it alone. As Minerva showing off her strength, just squatting Mrs. U-Taker before dropping her with the suplex. Now knee shot right to the side of the jaw of Missy Canuck. Susie looking to take advantage. But Mrs. U-Taker, has Minerva locked. Could not get the tap out. Spinning hammer. Drop Mrs. U-Taker, and then Minerva making the save as Susie was about to be pinned. Quick high knee strike there by Mrs. U-Taker onto Minerva. As Susie takes over Goddess with that quick Hurricane Rana. All these women pulling out all the stops as quick as possible in this match. Big knee strike by Susie onto Missy and drop Mrs. U-Taker at the same time. But Goddess in from behind, belly to back suplex on Susie. Mrs. U-Taker drapes an arm. 1, 2, and no. Susie kicks out and then Minerva hits Mrs. U-Taker on top of it. Now Minerva going right back after Mrs. U-Taker, but gets caught by Missy Canuck with that kick out of nowhere. Now Susie had Goddess locked in, but Mrs. U-Taker with the save. Round the World series of head scissors there by Missy Canuck, who now just dumped over the top rope by Minerva, who slides out after her. Blocked by Missy there, throws Minerva back into the ring. As Goddess and Mrs. U-Taker both get back to their feet. Goddess with a shot on the back of Missy. Kick to the ribs, making a pair of them. Stomped on her fucking fingers, Jesus! And Missy Canuck is out. That kick to the back of the neck and she crumpled. Now powerbomb by Goddess on the Minerva. 1, 2, and 3. And Minerva is out. Susie tried to make the save, but not in time. Now the Vixens of Pain in control here. Gut wrench into the suplex. Just teeing off on Susie here. Now Mrs. U-Taker kick to the ribs. And there's that blackout chokehold. Middle of the ring, nowhere for Susie to go, and Susie taps out. So we have a clean sweep for your winners, the Vixens of Pain. Said former tag champs looking to get back in the discussion. All 6 of these women brought the fight. But in the end, the former champs standing tall. And no chance this is actually the last match before the main event. And welcome to the show, Big Tito. Oh, always appreciated there, Tito. And anybody else out there, if you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not a member of the Attorney Broadcasting family, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a minute of action. As we get ready for our main event tonight, it is another random draw tag team event. Oh, well, happy birthday there, Tito. As we have the established team of Judgment Time going up against the world champion Caleb James and the international champion Shifty. So who do you have? Place your bets. And give me just one moment here, folks. Alrighty, sorry about that, folks. I see you there, Caleb. Yeah, I've got it queued for today. As we are headed back down to ringside. Whereas the following tag team event is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. On their way down to the ring first, weighing in at a combined weight of 505 pounds. On the left, you have Showtime Vernon Quinn On the right, you have the Puppet Master Judgment. They are collectively known as Judgment Time. Of course, both these men very much wanting to be back in the World Tag Title discussion. And their opponents. First, on his way to the ring, weighing in at 224 pounds. And he's accompanied by Chance Nightwalker and Angelita Utaker. He wants to be referred to as the World Main Event Man. He is the current Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the World. The Unbreakable One, Caleb James. Now, as I mentioned, this is another random pairing up event. Kind of getting you all ready for our for the Golden Streets tournament that will be happening soon. Because round one is all random pairs. But ladies and gentlemen, his partner, he weighs in at 357 pounds. He is the current Sacrifice Championship Wrestling International Champion. It's Shifty. Two of the most popular people in the company to date. As you see the agility for someone the size of Shifty springing over the top rope. Already having the crowd going nuts behind him here. Of course, we already know Shifty will be defending that title. Not only Jake Bagwell having a rematch, but a new #1 contender. And here we go. Quick Hurricanrana takeover there by Vernon Quinn. You know Judgment Time has got to be licking at their chops for this opportunity. If either one of them can get a win over one of these champions. Caleb now catches him coming in. Single leg kick. Drops Quinn here. Quinn rolls out of the way of that though. Sends Caleb into the Judgment Time corner. But Caleb out of the way, avoiding the splash. Now Caleb bringing Vernon Quinn over towards his corner, but Quinn fighting his way out of it. Series of elbows. Then a huge forearm to the face. Jumping neck breaker, dropping the champ. Now big knee drop to the side of the jaw. Quinn trying to do everything he can to impress in this contest. Super kick though by Caleb puts him down. And over makes the tag. Now Shifty in there, big kick, up and over, huge agility into the diced bread. Now Shifty just pretty much almost a modified claw right into the mouth of him. But Showtime fighting his way back out, but again, has a hold of Shifty, taking him towards Judgment Time's corner. Snapmare takeover, a kick across the shoulder blades. And Judgment hopped off the apron. Quinn now, after a moment, now putting the boots to Shifty here. But you have to wonder why Judgment hopped off. Tornado DDT by Showtime onto Shifty. kick to the back. Now another huge takedown, working the arm. Swinging neck breaker, puts Shifty down. Quinn has been in the entire match so far. Now up onto the apron, calling for Shifty to get up. What does Quinn have in mind? Roll through into another neck breaker. Now sends Shifty over to their corner. Now finally tags in Judgment. Twisting neck breaker into a cover. One. And Caleb in to make the save at one. Hurricane Rana, Judgment again with a cover. Only a 1 count before Shifty kicks out this time. Now Judgment went to hit Shifty, but Shifty caught him rear view, that big tie-dyed ass in the face. Now off the ropes, Shifty with a big leg drop on Judgment. And again off the ropes for a second leg drop. Meanwhile, Quinn just took down Caleb on the floor. So Shifty's going to have to go it alone. Big splash into the corner on Judgment. Caleb finally making his way up. Quick arm drag by Judgment and a huge shot right to the mouth of Shifty. Now sends him face first into the corner. Judgment now up behind Shifty. Bulldog off the middle rope. Shifty quickly rolls outside, breaks the momentum back in after Judgment, but Judgment catches him. Sends him back to the Judgment Time corner. Spear right to the ribs. Now putting the boots to Shifty here. Now Judgment picks him up. Sends him over to the neutral corner. Went to charge in, but Shifty caught him with a reverse elbow. And there's the drunken driver. And we know what normally follows that up. Has him in, and there's the Xanthrax. Pulls Judgment away from Vernon here. Into the cover. One. And Vernon in to make the save. Blows through Caleb on the way through. Now Shifty going right back after Judgment here. You see Chance and Angelita cheering on from ringside. Caleb on the floor, but Shifty with another Xanthrax. Into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. It is over. Judgment Time had things rolling in their favor for a good majority of the match. But there you see the Drunken Driver, or DWI, which brings in prelude to the Xanthrax. Not one, but 2 Xanthraxes to finish it. And hey, wait a minute, what the fuck? Someone's taking off with my fucking world title, god damn it! Security, get that guy! And the security chases after the masked man that's trying to steal my world title. That was our main event today, folks. So thank you guys for being here, whether you were here for 5 minutes, whether you were in and out of the show, whether you're catching it on the replay or through the PSN network. I appreciate everyone taking the time to spend it here with me and be entertained by all the work that gets put into this. Thank you again, everyone. I can't say how much it means. Of course, as I've mentioned, here coming up shortly after us is Leaning Towards Death Wrestling on the Blazed Radio Network. Tag team tournament going on there. And then after Blazed Radio, check on over across the pond to UKWF 3LW Omar Wolf as they decide the vacated women's title. But this has been Eternity Broadcasting. And on that note, peace out, fuckers.